Hi, my name is Shahla Tavakolnia. I'm a physiotherapist from Toronto, Ontario. Today I would like to talk about posture and body mechanics. Whether you sit, stand, or do a lot of bending and lifting at work, proper body mechanic makes you less tired at the end of the day and also prevents injuries of the spine and joints. Body mechanic is the way we apply our body and spine during activities such as sitting, standing, bending, carrying, lifting. Normal spine has three natural curves, a hollow in the back, opposite in the middle, and a curve in the neck. The secret of proper body mechanic is to preserve these three natural curves during all activities. In sitting, we also have to apply the two sharp bones in the pelvic apart from the three natural curves, meaning when we try to preserve the three curves, we have to also bear in mind weight bearing on the pelvic as opposed to the back. So let's see a few examples. This is a proper way of sitting. She is using her three natural curves and she is putting body weight equally distributed on the sit bones on both sides. The sit bones here are like her feet, like a base of support for her. But in order to keep a position like that all day long at work, you could either use a ball to sit over a ball, or you could use other devices to help you to maintain this posture. The two sharp bone of the pelvic, in order to find it, put palm of the hand right underneath one buttock and feel the sharp bone in middle of palm of your hand. In proper sitting, you use this part of the pelvic. You sit on the sharp bone in a lay term sit bone of the pelvic, and the three natural curve sitting upright on top of the pelvic. Some people use to sit in the buttocks, so the sharp bone is up, and some people lean forward, so the sharp bone is up. So in proper sitting, remember to do the weight bearing in the sharp bone of the pelvic, in your sit bones. As you can see, she's sitting properly, sitting on her sit bones, having her three natural curves, trying to have a proper body mechanic. But if she sits like that, after a couple of hours, eventually she's going to get tired. She's going to lean back. She's going to forget about the posture. She's going to get involved with her work. So now she's sitting more on her back as opposed to her pelvic, or she might lean forward. She might forget and lean forward and put weight bearing and do the weight bearing in front of her backbones. So you can see her weight bearing mostly is in lumbar area. That's where all the disc problem starts. So there are ways to avoid that. It's hard to keep proper body mechanic and posture on your own without any conscious effort. One way of assisting proper sitting is having a proper chair. To lean against the chair with a hollow in the lumbar area, and still sitting on sit bones, sitting tall, but doing weight bearing on the sit bones. Another way is using assistive device, such as different cushions to sit on during sitting. So you put the sit bones as if you're sitting on a ball, on the surface of a ball. Or put a back support, a lumbar support, right on the arch of the back. So this could be filled up as much as desired for each individual, just to support the arch. So during sitting, there is no pressure on the back area. The other option is a back support in two-piece. As you can see, this is not very thick, it's thin and supporting her arch, and it's hugging the pelvic and the sits bones. So no matter how long she sits on the table, she's not going to get as tired. For people who do mobility during sitting, such as dentists or statisticians, this seat is a perfect option, perfect solution, so they could still have their proper body position and roll like one piece, turn like one piece with the seat, as opposed to turning their spine constantly. For proper lifting, there are few rules to follow. First, get as close as possible to the object, then use your legs to lower yourself, then hold the box and bring it as close as possible to the body. Get up slowly, keep the object attached to you, then turn together like one piece.